Hey, good morning. Wolfie here. It is December 9th. It is 8. Hey, good morning. Wolfie here. It is December 9th. It is 8:20 a.m. and I am in White Sulphur Springs, continuing where I left off. Behind me is the Hardys, where I discovered I was running a fever last time and called my hike short. Today's goal is to make it to Moncove Lake. It is about 17 miles. We'll see if I get there. I'm going to try to push to get there and stay at a campsite or a picnic shelter there. It is supposed to rain until about 11 a.m. Right now I've got everything I need for the Appalachian Trail, I think, as far as winter gear. With this pack, my base weight is at 26 pounds, just over 26 pounds. With food and water right now, I think I'm probably carrying about 32 to 35 pounds, which isn't bad for winter pack weight. But if I see, as I go through White Sulphur Springs, if I see anything spectacular or really interesting, I will let you know. TTFN. So this is the turning point in White Sulphur Springs. Right there's the post office. And I'm gonna head towards Tuckahoe Lake right here. It's also Tuckahoe Road. And this time of morning, there's not that much traffic, so some nice old cars in there. Old convertible. Beauty. Anyway. So there's a Family Dollar store as you're walking here if you want to resupply. Of course, the Hardys. There's also a Food Lion. Several convenience stores. So now I walk out this road a ways, and eventually it'll take me to Tuckahoe Lake. And somewhere along the way, I go underneath I-64. But yeah, got a long ways to go today. I'm just making it underneath I-64. Huh, this might be interesting. Not sure how long this tunnel is, but train tracks looks like it goes under the train tracks here. Looks like the stream goes through on the side too. Oh, look at the runoff there and all the ice. It must have been cold up here the last few days. Yeah, right now it's about 42 degrees. I've got a good pace going, but I am definitely hot and sweaty. Yeah, it's a short tunnel. Pretty cool though. I was definitely not expecting this today. I think I got like a mile and a half to Tuckahoe Lake. Out of the tunnel, comes out to this like little village. So there's the earthen dam from Moncove Lake. And I'll walk up this hill and around, I think. Rain's passed. Looks like it's turned into a somewhat sunny day. I think my pants are going to turn into shorts pretty quick. I think I said that wrong just now. This is Tuckahoe Lake. I've got Moncove Lake since that's my destination for the day on the brain. But yeah, should get a good view of it here up here pretty soon. So this is the Tuckahoe Lake, and right here is the boat ramp. If you needed someplace to stay, right there's a field right next to the road. You'd definitely camp there. I don't see any signs about no camping either, so I think you'd be safe. Yeah, definitely. As I walked up that little hill back there, I passed looked like a land management reclamation monument. So maybe at one point in time this was a strip mine. I don't know. I have to do some research and find out. But yeah, this is Tuckahoe Lake. I think I'm gonna take a pack off break up here at the guardrail and go to shorts and stow my my hoodie. A couple comments on Tuckahoe Lake. You can definitely stay there. If you're not comfortable staying in the field, there is a road after the boat ramp and parking area down over the hill from the main road. It has plenty of flat spots that you could probably find a place down there that would be, you know, more secluded, where you can't be seen from the road unless somebody's really looking for you. So you can definitely stay there, but you know, it is a public lake, so I think you'd be okay camping there no matter what. So I came from that direction. That's White Sulphur Springs. I get to this Broad Run Road 50/2, and the paved road continues, but I'm going that way. Thing to note here is all through White Sulphur Springs, all the way to here, I've yet to see a blaze. So if you're not using far out to figure out which way to go, I mean, the paved road comes here, but you would not know to go up this road because there's no blaze. I haven't seen one since before White Sulphur Springs. Maybe that's because this isn't the route they want. I don't know. I think I would still blaze it as the alternate route, even because that's the way it is in far out. But yeah, that's just me. I mean, Justin, who's the section coordinator, could probably answer that question better. Maybe I can get him to comment down below. So got quite a bit of climb coming up here. At least 1,200 foot over the next 3 miles. I have to check far out to get the exact number, but definitely have a lot of dogs here. Hello, big guy. Hey, I'm friendly. You just stay there. Not afraid of bears. Not too afraid of snakes. But dogs, not normally afraid of them, but when you don't know them, you don't know what they're going to do. I'm not sure if that there is a blaze or not, but that's the first one I've seen since coming out of White Sulphur Springs. So I just stopped there on the hillside, right down around the bend for a little break at noon, and didn't realize this view was right here. Still haven't made it to the top of the climb, but this was a pleasant surprise. So I just transitioned off the old forest road into this I guess it's County Road 602 or something like that. I don't know. I have to check far out again. But I did message Justin Mullins, who's the Section 4 coordinator for the Allegheny Trail, and he was saying that up until recently, there was from Laurel Ridge up until the trail that's going up into Hanging Rock, there was no official trail. So they just recently in Far Out updated it too, but there's what they call road walk coming from the Laurel Run Trail, where it comes out onto the forest road down to White Sulphur Springs and up until Hanging Rock. They haven't had a chance to blaze it, but they hope to start correcting that this winter and in the spring. So that should be corrected fairly soon. But as long as you're using Far Out and paying attention, which I learned my lesson my last hike, that I need to be paying more attention to Far Out, especially if I'm night hiking. But as long as you're paying attention, you won't have any problems hiking this section. And to be honest with you, for to be a road walk, I really enjoyed it so far. You know, it was kind of a rainy, miserable start to the morning, but then the sun came out and everything kind of dried up as far as rain. The wind kind of hits you with a gust every now and then. It's kind of cool, but other than that, it's been a really great day to hike. So I made it to the gap in the mountain. There's a geological marker right here. I got Mazzolio going on. I got 6.7 miles to go to Moncove Lake, and I've got over 4 hours, just over 4 hours worth of daylight to get there. Took a short break, taking a short break here, cameling up a little bit, and gonna hit the trail, making good time. Got that uphill on that forest road was pretty tough. It slowed me down quite a bit, but wasn't too bad. Of course, you know, I have fresh legs today, so maybe that was the reason it didn't impact me that bad. But so I got a little decline, and then a little up, and then puds all the way to the lake. But shouldn't be too bad. I think it's pretty much a road walk, as far as I can tell from Far Out anyway. Anyway, we'll see you further down the trail. Hey, look what snuck up on me. Coon dog. It's got a GPS collar on. I'm sure you know the way home, huh? Yeah, go home, go home. You're a pretty dog. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah, I'd really like to pet you, but I better not. Here, let me see your collar. Come here. Come here, let me see your collar. Yeah, yeah. Hold it still. So this wide spot in the road here is called Pedro. There's a couple back there putting chains on their truck so they can get through the mud where they live. They live on the other side of the creek. but they're calling. They say they know who that dog belongs to, and they say he's look awful thin, so they got a hold of him and made sure he stayed, and they're going to call him. The number on the collar, so that's good. I can don't have to worry about that anymore. But about 0.7 miles, there's a pipe spring. So when I get there, I'm going to take a pack off break, give my hips a rest. I think I'm well, when I get there, I think I'll have less than 4 miles. But yeah, I'll show you the pipe spring. I always like a nice pipe spring. It's good, always a good place. But I had a nice conversation with that couple back there. They asked me all kinds of stuff about the Allegheny Trail and stuff. They said they met another couple, a younger girl and an older guy hiking together last week. And they were hiking in the cold weather. But yeah, I'll be glad to take a pack off break at this pipe spring. Made it to the pipe spring. Take my pack off here and sit down for a while. Oh, make me have to pee though. Okay, so the trail on far out continues down the divided road here. But I am going to go to the campground at the state park, and I'm going to spend the night and then go out the other side and join back up with this road after I go around the lake. Yeah, well, tomorrow morning it'll add a 1/4 mile to my hike, maybe a little bit more. But one of the things, let me turn you around here. So one of the things I learned by going through Watauga State Park in the dark was I took a good look at the map, or downloaded the map, and took a look at the facilities map for Moncove Lake State Park. So I know where the bathrooms are, where the ranger's house is, or the superintendent's house is, the different campsites, and the picnic pavilions are, and the bathrooms. So I've got a good idea. I think I've got like a mile down this access road before I hit the campground proper. The good news is I still have an hour and a half before sunset, so no hiking in the dark for me today. And when all said and done, somewhere just over 17 miles, I think. But when I get in the state park and start seeing things interesting, I'll be sure to point them out, because I think this is definitely a good place for people hiking the Allegheny Trail to definitely stop in and check out. See you then. So here's a camping option. Still got a ways to go into the park, so. Had a feisty dog back there. I had to keep swinging my trekking poles back behind me because I thought he was going to sneak up on me. So I made it to Moncove Lake State Park. This is the official entrance here. So keep on moving and find where I'm going to stay tonight. So there's my first decent view of Moncove Lake. So up there's the bathrooms, but they're closed off. The porta potty is there for use. I was going to stay in that shelter down there, but it's wet underneath the shelter. So I came back up here, and I'm going to stay at the one next to, well, yeah, sort of next to the pool It's the one that goes down to the boat ramp right there. And there's, since the water's turned off, I'm gonna have to filter water, but there's a stream running right there too, so that's good. But I'm gonna get some grub and see you in a minute.